Okay, here's a quick video on the base 10 chart, okay? And so this dividend has the thousands positions, 100 position, tens position, and ones position. And I'm just going to kind of make a place value chart here. And so I put that in here because that's actually the area, that's the answer. And I'm dividing by 15 is my divisor. All right, so I'm going to use the standard language. This mimics long division super well. It's just that it kind of organizes it for people, for students. I'm going to use traditional language. Does 15 go into 5? The answer is no. Does 15 go into 5? No. And in the standard algorithm, you look at 2 places value. Now, does 15 go into 51? But what you're really looking at is 51 hundredths. And so you kind of lose that over here, but in the chart you can see it. You couldn't use any of these. So you ungroup them, and these are 5 cubes. So when you each cube ungroups into 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 100. So you get 50 flats. So when I ungroup these, each one's worth 10. So this becomes a 51. And does 15 go into 51? It does 3 times. Use up 45, 6 left. And that's what you're really doing over here, because you're in the hundreds position. You get 6 left. Okay, and then over here, again, you can't divvy that out, so you ungroup them, and these are 6 flats. Each one is worth 10 long, so this becomes 69. 15 goes into there, what, 4 times, I believe? That's what, 60. Subtract, there's 9 left over. Again, I can't divvy that out, so, 15 doesn't go in there. I'm going to ungroup that, all right, on the next step. So that would be similar to bringing down the 9, because that means now you're in the tens position. See how we were in the tens position? 15 goes into there, what, 4 times. I used up my 60, and I have my 9. So again, that mimics that. All right, so again, can't divvy that out, so each one's worth 10. These are longs. So if I have 9 longs and I ungroup them all, I'm going to have 97 ones. That in long division is like you bringing down the 7. Now you're dealing with 97 singles. All right, so does 15 go into 97? And I believe the answer is 6. And again, if you don't know that, take 15 times 6, and you can see your 90 right there. Okay, so I'm going to use 90 of them up, and there's 7 left. So that's my remainder of 7. Here, same thing. I would get, what, 6 of those, use up 90, have 7 left, remainder 7. And again, I use the language goes into, but really it's kind of like, if you have 15 groups, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you have 5 cubes, can you divvy them up among 15 groups? And no, so you'd have to ungroup those. Now you have 51 flats. Can you divvy those out? Yeah, everyone would get 3, and there'd be some left over, and then you'd ungroup those. All right, now these are longs. Can you divvy out? You have 69 longs. Can you divvy those out to 15 groups? Yeah, and you're going to use up a bunch. You're going to have 9 left over. Again, can't divvy those out. You ungroup them. You have 97 ones or singles. Can you ungroup, or can you divvy those out to 15 groups? Yeah, but when you're done, you'd have 7 left over. And what would be in each group would be 346 with a remainder of 7. All right, let's look at another example. Say I give you 346 divided by 3. All right, again, your place value chart, you only need what this time? You need hundreds, tens, and ones, because again, you only have hundreds, tens, and ones. And you can put that number, those digits right in there, 346, and you're dividing by 3. Your divisor's 3. So again, mimics long division. Does 3 go into there? Yeah, 1 time. So I can use all 3. And I have a remainder of 0 of those. I don't have any of those left. So there's nothing to ungroup. So now I just go to 4. Does 3 go into 4? Yep, 1 time. I use up 3. And notice I have 110 left over, so I have to ungroup it, which it would be worth times 10. So this becomes a 16. And I ungroup it, and 3 goes into there, what, 5 times. I use 15, and I get a remainder of 1. And again, the same language with long division. Divide by 3. Does 3 go in there? Yes. When you subtract it, you have none left. And then again, that bring down step is going to the next place value. 3 goes in there once. I have 1 left. That's that guy. And notice in long division, when you bring down the 6, that represents you ungrouping and going to the next place value. That's 5. 15. I have 1 left. Remainder 1. Now again, goes into really isn't what's happening here. What's really happening is you have 3 groups. So if you have 3 flats, can you give everyone 1? The answer is yes. So that represents everybody getting 1 of your flats, and there's no leftover. Okay, now you have 4 longs, you know, can you give every group a long? Yeah, everybody got 1. You used up 3, 1, 2, 3, and you have 1 left over. So when you ungroup that, you have 16 singles. You can give everybody, what, 5? Okay, you use up 15. There's my 15. Subtract, you get 1 left over. And again, you can't do anything with that. So that's your remainder. So again, base 10 chart mimics long division. And you are, when you kind of go the next place by, you are ungrouping those shapes. Hopefully that helps. If you need more help with that one, just let me know.